I'll probably mention this again once I start announcements in about 10 minutes or so. But if there's anybody that needs help, maybe if you have a few missions to wrap up, I will be on tomorrow. I will be doing assistance tomorrow for progression. Anybody have any questions for Solteris or anything you're concerned about? Comments, questions, concerns, points of interest? I know there are some of you that are not going to be able to be flagged, and that's okay. We will have piggy room. We've tried to flag as many people in boxes as possible so that we can help to piggy as many people in. We should have room for 9 piggies if I've done my math right. The officers are hoping to have a meeting tonight to firm up our phosphine decisions. I do welcome any input if you have any that you'd like to pass along. We are leaning towards a banking type system and a conversion, a DKP to phosphine conversion. But you have to be present for the raid, etc. We're still deciding. So the officers are going to chat tonight. Officers, that's your cue. Hopefully we can have a quick little meeting if this raid goes quickly tonight to decide. But good question, Monks, and thanks for reminding me. It looks like Synthel's also said he's going to run 7 and 8 right after the raid, depending on how quickly things go. Do raid, quick little officer meeting, then 7 and 8 if you need it. Out of curiosity, and you can let me know in Guild Say, is there anyone that is not flagged that needs only a few specific missions? If you could let us know. Kulina needs 1 and 8. Okay. Like I said, if you're able to do 8 tonight with Zenthal, great. If he has room. If not, Kalina, if you're able to log on tomorrow, I'm going to try to run through progression as quickly as possible. 1 is easy. 8 will take a little bit more. So if you can get it tonight, I recommend it. But if you're available tomorrow, we'll be able to do it. If you're not available and you want me to log in your account and flag you, I'd be happy to do that as well. If you feel comfortable doing that, you can send me the info in Discord. All right, it's buffing time, folks. Let's do it. Until Lynx arrives, Xavius is our only enchanter, so be gentle. Go ahead and get those buffs going if you could. Train, are you available?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll start pulls maybe in about 2 or 3 minutes just to get some of the trash out of the way. I'll start announcements in about 5 minutes. I just want to make sure everybody is here. But Train, if you can get light pulls going, let's do it.
Okay.
Continue to finish any buffs if you could as we're pulling.
Use an assist.
Beep, do you mind?
Sure.
All right, tanks be ready. Let's go ahead and get those pulls moving.
Yeah, I got to split. Someone can tag down the ramp. Ooh, someone tag further than the ramp. Oh, won't be okay. Nope, that's quite a few. They're all stuck on this corner.
Be ready for them to warp. Pick them up, tanks.
Apparently more as well. One stuck on the western wall, just warped through.
We're missing Dora and Slade tonight. Hopefully they'll join us, but that's going to put us a little light on healing. Not too light, a little bit light. We do have 4 clerics, so we're looking okay.
Did Zing get looter? There's some swatches rolling out right now.
Sorry, thanks. Gebs did send me a message and said he's been extremely busy with work. He hasn't gone away. He said he'll be back, but he's been pretty busy with work.
Cool.
Can you tag down the eastern tunnel?
Okay, it's now top of the hour, so it's officially start of the raid. Let's start with some announcements while we clear. I'm giving Train a little bit of pull speak time.
You should be okay for a little bit. I'm just clearing out hallways.
All right, Zing is going to be doing loot tonight. I'll be raid leading. Kudu's obviously doing DKP. Looking pretty well balanced tonight. Missing our berserkers. Got some new berserkers that we've been leveling up, so hopefully they can join us at some point. We do have, as far as raid scheduling, let's talk about that. Solteris is Friday. Woo woo! It'll be our first trip into Solteris. If you are still not flagged and you're able to get flagged by Friday, I highly recommend it. I don't want to have any piggy issues. I will be able to piggy in, hopefully, 9 of you, but I still recommend you get flagged. There is no back flagging for Solteris. You will not get flagged just by attending the raid. You have to do the progression at some point.
I think the other thing to note on that, I believe if you're a piggy, like the events that unlock spells and armor do not apply to piggies. Not quite sure on that though.
If that is the case, that means that you will not be able to bid on phosphenes that apply to raid currency, etc.
I read that on Atlas, so take it with a grain of salt.
And no beep. I want to encourage everyone to attend with us, even if they're not flagged. Some people just don't have the play time. So I understand that. We want to encourage as many people to come along with us. This is a guild kind of mission. We all have to work together. So hopefully we can get as many people in as possible. I don't think we're going to have problems. I looked and numbers look good. I really appreciate everyone that's gotten a bunch of boxes flagged as well. That's going to be very helpful. We have exactly 5 weeks until the end of this expansion, so we're going to put Solteris on heavy farm. And then after we get into Secrets of Phage, where Solteris will likely move to Mondays, and we will come up with a way to evenly divide the phosphenes. That way it'll encourage all of you to continue to farm Solteris if you're looking for phosphenes, and we'll distribute the phosphenes likely a little bit differently on those Mondays.
We can move to the stairwell thingy down now.
Thank you, Train. Everybody move down, please. Also, a quick mention, Frostcrypt number 1, by the way, stop at the bottom of the stairs, please. Frostcrypt number 1 will be on Monday. I want to keep that in heavy rotation as well on Mondays now that our progression is mostly done for Solteris. The reason we're doing that is because there's a couple of nice items that I know some of our melees want. I also encourage you to be around for that. So otherwise, it'll be probably Frostcrypt number 2 and Solteris in heavy rotation. Probably more Solteris than Frostcrypt. I'll try to farm that as much as possible. I know the progression is slightly slower than some of you would want, but just trust me when I say that burnout is real and we want to make sure that it's not burning people out. I know even I, with the progression, was feeling a little bit burned out.
Someone tag that yellow to the north that's off the wall. I can't get up right now.
You know, quick AFK. The biggest deer I've ever seen just ran through my yard. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me.
At least it wasn't the house.
Why would a house go running through his yard?
Did you
I don't
yell,
know.
"Oh dear"?
Did you see those flash floods? I've seen houses hustle.
Was it F flash or PH flash?
I think it was pH balanced for a woman.
Yikes.
Was it a hot tub?
Gonna split groups up slightly.
I need to cure poison, I think.
If you could load your group cure corruptions, please, if you are a priest class and you have that.
You tag that. There's also a red that's taggable to the west. West past the boss circle.
If you are a cleric, single target cure would be cure corruption would be helpful. A couple of things I didn't mention in the announcements. I know looks like we have about 20 people, maybe 15 to 20 people coming for the guild retreat. if you'd still like to come, there is still time to let me know. Still plenty of hotel rooms available on this side of town. Probably not downtown though. It is also Gen Con. Some of you are coming for Gen Con. Some of you are just coming to hang out with guildies. I know COVID is starting to surge a little bit. We're watching that. I'm going to have alternative things for us to do in the event that some people don't want to go and venture out because of concerns. At some point, I'd like to have a little like chat with everyone that's coming to talk about any concerns that you have, things to talk about, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know that my main floor will have flooring by the time the guild retreat happens. So if you're gonna get drunk and puke, the main floor is where you want to do it. If you puke on my new carpet, we're gonna.
Hey!
It's just
Guild
a big
kick.
hole.
Might work out better that way.
Carpet is not cheap. Let me just say that.
Just ask Jenny.
But really, if there's anybody that does want to come along, I live in Indianapolis. 4 days, September 16th through the 19th. There is likely no room at my house left if you want to stay, unless you want to sleep on a couch. You are welcome to, though.
Got a tank ready for the big ones.
For now, let's have them. Go ahead, Zenthal. I'll let you do
We'll
it.
have Pox pick up the first one.
Thank you. Zenthal, could you do a tank assignment for the night?
You ready to cure?
Get those group corruption cures going. Get that corruption cured.
Next tank.
We'll have Kazuma pick it up.
Get that corruption cured as well. Couple of curses or corruptions out there. Get them cured. They are frequent and annoying. Get them cured. You may have to hit twice or 3 times.
we get some buffs on Rat Boy?
And let me know when you want the last one.
As soon as Zenthal assigns a tank.
Love escape, tank it.
Which SK?
The SK.
Oh.
Remember to cure those corruptions. Group cure if you have it. Druids and shamans. If you're a cleric, you may have to single target cure. Just watch your main tank. Be careful about being in that room too far when this dies. The new mob will become active. Alright, again, get those corruptions cured if you could, please. Alright, we'll need a main tank or two. Casters, if I could have you in and left to kit, please. When the just be careful not to get too close to the big guy in the middle there. When the fight starts, you can spread out a little bit. It'll avoid some of us from getting the auras. And if we could get those main tanks in and right, just around the corner. In fact, all the tanks can go in there, in and right. Your goal is to burn the gremlins as fast as possible. Some of them will have DA auras, some of them will have nasty auras, and you will need to corruption cure throughout the fight. Burn those gremlins as fast as possible. If you get silenced, you can spread out in this room just a little bit once we begin. And if you're a caster, you should be over here with Kit. Anyone not ready? All right, we'll have Raleigh pull it. Keep Raleigh up. And that one will tank. Kill the gremlins, please. Get the corruptions cured. Wards down. Focus should be on the gremlins. Kill the gremlins as fast as possible, please. There's a DA aura out. Kill those gremlins. Move around the room if you have to. Also cure corruptions, please. Keep it up, folks. We almost got it. Finish the gremlins. Don't kill Gizmo. There is no Gizmo. That was pretty good, folks. I think that's one of the cleaner runs we've had on that fight.
Yeah, we made that look easy that time.
If anyone died, let's get them rezzed and rebuffed, please. Zing is starting loot. Thank you, Zing. You can now move north all the way to Kit, but do not pass, please. Do not make a pass at Kit.
But
We're going to hold here while we met up. And finish loot. Grass Reploy. Just a reminder while we're wrapping up loot. Again, if you're not flagged for Solteris, you still are able to attend on Monday, but we hope to have as many flagged as possible. In fact, we encourage you to be here Friday for Solteris. Might have said Monday earlier, but I meant Friday. Solteris is tough, so we need as many people as possible. Grazie. Could I have an officer reposition the guild banner, please?
All right, it's right behind us.
Thank you. Oh, quick announcement that I forgot. If you have alts or baby alts, or you just think you may use something in the guild bank, please check the guild bank and withdraw what you can use. I will be clearing the guild bank soonish. I do not have a trader, but if you are a person that has a trader and you'd be willing to sell some things for the guild, I'd be glad to let you sell some things for us and work out a deal where you help the guild. We give you a little bit of the profits. Honor rule will suffice. Currently, it's not full, but I just ask that you're not just putting junk in there. Most of you aren't. Most of you are putting things that you really think people can use. Just be careful about that. Again, if you have alts, babies, or you can use something in there, please check. There's a lot of spells in there too. Spells, songs, disciplines. Congrats, Dramage. All right, in just a moment, we will have a tank assigned to main tank Wolfnor. Then we'll also need main tanks for going around the room. For those that don't know this fight, we'll have a main tank on Wolfnor, but we'll kill all the fans around the room first. Then once those are all dead, then we'll go back to Wolfnor. We'll wait for the 85% lions, tigers, and bears. Congrats again, Z. All right. Volkert's going to be our main tank with Malawin as backup. Have everybody come up to kit, please. Who's going to be our first tank for the trash?
We'll probably just alternate Shadow Knights through the trash. So if we want to start with Pox.
All right. So, Volkert, whenever you're ready. And let's get him debuffed as well. Both the ads and Wolfnor. Who's our next tank?
Whichever Shadow Knight wants to grab it right away.
All right, it's Pox. Get him debuffed, and let's keep these moving pretty quick.
If SK or Kazuma want to pick up the next one at about like 5-10%. Good job.
Keep it up. Now the other side. Make sure debuffs stay on Wolfnor as well. Guys are doing great. Keep it up. Volker, can we start moving him a little bit to the north? That way the lions, tigers, and bears don't become problematic.
Better?
Yeah, much better. Healers, if you were healing Volker, he did adjust position, so just watch that. The next to engage the final mob, if you could pull it closer to the raid, that'd be helpful. Thank you.
Somebody heal Biter, please.
When this final mob dies, we're going to go back to Wolfnor, but starting at 85%, and every minute thereafter, we'll get lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. Alright, get Wolfnor debuffed and DPS'd. If you are a tank and you're picking up lions, tigers, or bears, oh my, they're going to be coming from the south, sides of the rooms and to the south. If you're a caster, just make sure you're not in those locations. They're here. Pick them up. DPS switch to lions and tigers and bears. Back to Wolfnor, and more lions, tigers, bears shortly. Again, if you're a caster, just watch yourself on the south side of the room. Lions and tigers and bears will come from there.
Five seconds.
Tanks, be ready to grab them. DPS switch. Nicely done. Tanks, be ready.
5 seconds.
DPS switch, please. Look at you guys, like a well-oiled machine. I love it. Alright, see if we can burn him before the next round. Don't go too crazy. Just see if we can get him down before the next round spawns.
Five seconds.
Tanks, you're probably going to have to pick him up. Here we go. Unsure if they depop or... Nope, we'll have to kill him.
Loot is starting.
You can give the mark to Drunken. It looks like he's the only one that's not flagged. Excellent job on that fight, everyone. Pay attention to loot. We are going to move south if we could, please. You can move all the way to the south to Kit, but hold here. Let's met up. Grab seat.
Do I right click that mark or what do I need to do with it?
Once it's looted, yeah, you'll need to right click it. It should automatically flag you for the zone. It won't show up in the DZ as the graphical glitch sometimes doesn't show it.
I received the character flag though, so.
Congrats, Red Boy. Check your buffs. Make sure you have everything you need. We're moving at a great pace, everyone. I appreciate you all being nice and quick on the movement here. Congrats, Poxrot. While we're finishing up loot, just a reminder, after the raid, it looks like Zenthal's going to be running Solterra 7 and 8. If you need anything, let us know. I'll also be running some progression tomorrow, hoping to wrap up anybody that may be close. I want as many people flagged as possible for Friday. Officers, if we could do a quick officer meeting once this raid is done. Make sure you're medding up. We'd like to do this fight as quickly as possible. Congrats, Kesma. While Solteris is on Friday, Frostcrypt number 1 is on Monday. We may do Solteris again on Wednesday, and depending on how we do, we may carry it over into Friday. As far as this coming Friday, I don't expect us to completely clear it, but we're going to do our best, see how far we can go. Thank you to everyone that came out Monday for some portals. We did a lot of portals quests. We still have to get Dramage caught up if Dramage still needs catching up. Congrats, Kalina.
Thank you.
Congrats, Dramage. Okay, everyone, check your buffs. Make sure you have everything you need. We will have one main tank for the main mob in here. That's Fridleaf. The remainder of the mobs will be picked up by all of the knights and off tanks additional warriors. It is imperative that you are very careful and paying attention on this fight. We will tank Fridleaf on the south side of this room. We will pull all of the giants to this side of the room. At 40%, any mob that we're tanking, any of the trash, will turn green. If they turn green, all you got to do is say attack to them and back off. If they turn green, do not attack them. Everyone can say attack to the mob. It doesn't just have to be a specific person. If it's attacking someone, just say attack and it should clear its aggro and have it go to Fridleaf. Watch your pets, because if your pets don't back off, they'll keep aggroing the mobs. Can I actually change that Malawin? Could I have you tank it in northwest corner over here, basically where Kit is?
Yep.
And we will pull the ads basically where they are now. Ads will be spawning in the south. Let me just get a little bit of reptile on everyone. Knights, if you could make sure you have a mob to pick up. Again, the biggest thing here is backing off when they hit 40% and turn green. That includes pet classes. All right, folks. Knights, let me get you front and center, please. Come up to Kit. All knights and tanks. Let's have one tank pull it to Maladwin.
Already?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Tanks pick up the trash. DPS will assist on trash. Wards down, please. Remember to back off when they turn green. I don't think they're quite close enough to Fridleaf. Bring Fridleaf a little bit closer. They don't know how to attack him. That's a good placement there. Watch your reins as well. Refried, watch your pet. Tanks, I need you to form a front facing south. Basically, I want you to all line up on this room once these are all attacking. Casters, just watch yourself. This is nice and clean so far. Keep it up. We'll get more ads at 70. He does reset some of these, so just be careful. Back off beans, please. He's resetting a couple of them, and he will do that. So pull it to the raid. Just keep it close enough so that when we say attack to him, he'll attack the raid mob. Ads. Just be ready. They're here. Khaleesi needs a res. They actually spawned north this time. Tanks, you'll have to make sure you've got them all. Watch your pets. Make sure you're backing off when they turn green. Erigar is down. Get him up. If they're green, back off. If they're not green, try to pull them closer to the pile over here. Or away from the green pile.
Yeah, I think we drop all wards at 40%.
Most of them are already down. I called for them, I think. They may still be up, though. More ads are incoming. Tanks, pick them up. Keep those tanks up. When they turn green, make sure you're backing off.
Need
One
a
is on
tank
the
for
lab one.
That's on Zing.
Never mind. It's good now.
That one needs a rest.
Knock's down.
Falkirk's down.
Let's get those folks rezzed. Keep working on these ads. Guys are doing great. Keep it up. Need some reses going on some folks. Oh, Bytor, keep running, buddy. Almost got you. Pick that one off of Bytor if we can.
%. Hold it together.
Falling Sire.
All right, let's res the dead, please. I'm going to hold here for a moment while folks are res. Don't move yet, please. That also was pretty clean. Not the cleanest it could have been, but I think the cleanest we've done it. You guys are doing fantastic. Let's get the rate to tighten up just a little bit in case group buffs go out. That way nobody misses anything. I still see Sayo's corpse. Did we get Sayo res, please? I think all reses are done, so we can... Let me make sure. Yeah, we can begin loop. All right, let's met up because next is our clicky coffin fight. All right, any of those folks that died, let's make sure we get them rebuffed, please. I'm not going to ask for volunteers for clicky coffins. I'm just going to assign tonight. If for whatever reason you feel like you cannot do your coffin clicking duty, please let me know if I assign you. It'll be like sitting in one of those exit rows at the on an airplane. Good luck on the Serpent's Essence. Welcome, Foxy. Looks like we're in out of combat regeneration, so make sure you're sitting so that you're gaining all of the endurance and mana you can get. If I could have somebody remind me once we get to the final fight to set the stat guild banner down, I'll put that down. It should boost us pretty nicely. Just someone remind me. I'll forget. You can leave the mark on the corpse. Doesn't look like we have any unflagged. Grass Boy. Okay, while we wrap up those last two fights, we are going to move back to the previous room to the north. And then we'll take a jog to the west. Gonna hold here, Kit. Don't get too close to the door. There is an aura in that room. I'll assign coffin clickers momentarily. Foxy and Slow One, good to see you. Link's glad you could make it. Congrats, Bytor. When I assign you, I will assign you in pairs for coffin clickers. I'll assign you a specific coffin as well. Grass Rewrite.
Thank you.
We'll let the final item roll out, and then we'll assign some tanks and clickers. Zinthal, you and your box will be far northwest coffin. Okay, move into me, please, but do not pass. We will have the little dot on us, but it shouldn't cause too many problems.
You can also stand in the corner to avoid it.
Okay, let's start with some clickers. Seep and myself, you will be this coffin. If you could come stand next to the coffin, please. Northwest, excuse me, southwest corner. Zenthal, if I said it wrong, you're going to be far southwest corner. I might have said
Could
it.
Seep get one of the ones under the door? He has a long range. You can hit him from there.
Sure. Seep, why don't you and I take the one back here against the wall?
All right.
All right, if you could sit next to that, please. If I could have refried and Foxy on this coffin over here, please. Come stand next to it. Thank you. Let me have Baitor and Junari on this coffin, please. You can come stand next to it. If I could have Thrombosis and Flashpoint on this coffin where Kid is currently. Let me have Damien and Xavius on this coffin, please. I'm to the northwest. Let me have you come stand at this coffin, please. Zenthal, which coffin did I tell you?
Southwest.
Okay. For northwest, I'd like to assign stand by. If I could assign Kudu and Sayo to the northwest, you can't stand over there just yet, though. Lynx and Ratboy, you're going to be near the door in the back of the room, where Kid is currently. All right, so everybody stand next to your coffins, please. Just want to make sure we're all set. Refried and Foxy, you're over there. Junari and Baitor, you're over here. Seep, it's you and I, right?
Yep.
All right, then we got Lynx and Ratboy. Got Thrombosis and Flashpoint. We've got Damien and Xavius. And Kudu and Sayo, you're going to be in that far northwest corner when we're able to get over there. Okay. Pox is going to be kiting the wolf. Do not damage the wolf. Do not damage the wolf, please. You can get it debuffed, but do not damage it. Let me have everybody move up to Kid, please. Make sure you're watching your groups. Heal anybody that may need heals from the dot that's going out. Okay. Maladwin, whenever you're ready.
Kid, isn't there one that's coffin that's not chosen? All the way in the left, top left.
I believe that's Synthal in his box.
Yeah, I think that's what I got.
Okay, sorry.
No, thanks for checking. Okay.
I'm
Raleigh,
ready
whenever
with
you're
you,
ready.
Raleigh.
Do not damage the wolf, please.
Let me move him.
Coffin clicker clickers will let you know when you need to be approaching your coffins. Try to get everything debuffed if you can. Oh, I dotted the wolf. That's me, but it shouldn't be a big dot. It's a little dot.
We found it respawns when it dies, so if it becomes a problem, we could always kill it.
Same deal with this corner. If you want to avoid the dot, there's certain sweet spots to stand in. FD went out, Maladen.
Someone call if the coffins get called. The wolf blurs, so just be mindful of that.
Dispel just went out. Click coffins.
Click your coffins, folks.
FD's in 5. Off. Coffins in 10.
Move next to your coffins, please.
Could be. Oh, never mind. It's a different timer. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Click coffins. FD in 20.
Make sure you click those coffins if you didn't.
FD in 5. FD out.
Doing great, guys. Keep the DPS going.
Coffins are in 10 or 25 based on his health. Dispel in 5. Click coffins. Dispel is out. FD in 35. Unsure if you need a double click or not for that coffin.
Look like
It's
just
not.
one click.
Okay.
Alright, get that DPS going.
FD in 8. Coffins in 15. FD out. Coffins in 5. Be coming. Click coffins.
It's 2. Make sure both people click. Make sure you and your partner click. See if we can wrap him up before the next click.
Coffin 10.
You and your partner get to the coffins, please.
Click coffins, FD in 10, dispel in 15.
Couldn't get a click on that one for some reason.
Yeah, I can.
FD is out, dispel in 5. Dispel is out.
Nicely done, everyone. I think every fight we've done tonight has been some of the cleanest we've done it. Move to the center, please. Actually, let's move out of the room. Is there anybody that needed to be rezzed? I think everybody stayed up.
Perna.
You can move all the way back to the center room there for Kit. Let's just hold there. If you could give the Fell Winter to me, please. I believe everybody's res. We're good on loot. All the days to have no of our main berserkers on.
Yep.
We got a berserker on.
Oh, I know. It's just not a main, but hey, if they're the only one that's on, congrats them. Is that the first time we've seen that?
I think so.
All right, a lot of the buffs fell during that fight, so let's make sure we're doing a quick little buff refresh, please.
Are you talking about that earring?
The neck piece. Congrats, Junori. Again, a lot of stuff fell during that fight, so check all your buffs. Probably gonna need some buff refreshes. Let's get those going right now. Doing great on time, guys. We just have one fight left, but it's, of course, in multiple parts. Congrats, refried. I love how the price of those keeps going down. That means we're getting lots of people their spells. Good job. Speaking of spells, if you still need TBS spells, it's for the latest expansion. We have several folks now in the guild that are ally. I also have a lot of currency that was donated, so I can essentially buy you your spells, even if you don't have the Oryx. I'll probably be doing that maybe after the raid, but also over the next couple of days, probably before Friday's raid for sure. Some of the spells are quite helpful. Congrats, Foxy. Okay, let's move the raid back to the top of the stairs. We do need to do some clearing. To the east, please. Up the stairs, or the ramp. If I could have you hold right at Kit once you come up to the top. Try and give a moment for some folks to get up top and then start pulls. Congrats, Reef.
Whew. Thanks, guys.
And mask to Perna for 1+ box fee.
Correct. And congrats, Kazuma.
Does he train first at 5?
Good luck on arms. Of course you do.
I'll send you the screenshot.
Photoshop.
I'll show you the Photoshop. See dot one first at 10. We're up to 20.
All right, folks, be ready to pick up some trash, please. We've got some clearing to do.
Tag the stairwell, maybe. Good.
2.
I'm out. Two more.
That's Beep.
Tag down the stairs about seconds. Good for a tag. Never mind. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Just a reminder, we're doing Frostcrypt 1 on Monday as our off-night raid. Focusing on the armor mobs, but we may do a couple of the AUG mobs. Lots of mobs in camp. Pick them up. just a reminder, officer meeting after, and then Zenthal's going to be running 7 and 8 for anybody that still needs.
Two more. One more coming. Can move down. There's mobs waiting inside the room. Let everyone move down first. So tank it. You cannot tank it, Zenthal.
I failed.
Huh?
Tank 1, just not 5.
Make sure those who died get rebuffed.
You?
I'm not mentioning any names.
He's just one of those.
I have a quick favor to ask. Those that are coming to the guild retreat, could you send me a tell with whether you will or will not be bringing a computer, laptop, etc.? Just curious.
If you say no, he's gonna Oprah you, and you all got a laptop, so use that info.
You get a toaster.
Tag at the bottom.
I don't necessarily plan for us to play EQ while we're all together. I just was curious. I didn't know if people were going to bring one or not. Okay, thank you for the info. Looks like it's maybe about 75% R. Most of the stuff that I have planned will be non-EQ related.
Is that the last Friday before Secrets of Praetor, I think?
I believe so, yeah.
One waiting on the stairs.
I don't think I'll have bandwidth issues if we did want to all get together, but we should be okay.
Are you playing EQ? Getting together?
I don't know. I don't really have plans for us to.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if you had like 1,000 people there playing EQ, you'd be good on like the lowest broadband connection.
Kit gets half the guild banned for multi-boxing.
Yeah, that would be the problem.
I don't think that would be an issue, though, would it?
If you send the exact same key at the exact same time, you get booted. So
Yeah, stupid thing.
from the same IP address.
So everybody brings a VPN.
I kind of hope, and I know people are going to have their laptops ready to go. I'm wondering about like especially for the guest rooms, there people are going to have a place to set their laptops. So I'll need little desks set up in each room.
I could rent out my hotel room for that.
Said a lot of jokes there, but I'm going to let those go right by.
Be ready to tag at the bottom in a second.
Try to keep it a little more organic. We're all together in real life. I want to do things like board games and
Give me a tag.
have fun and do all kinds of stuff in real life.
Play tag, I guess.
We'll play hide and seek.
In the woods. In the dark.
One is still trailing.
Take your paintball markers.
Any banjo music in the background?
Indiana? You're probably far north enough. Safe from that.
I'll tell you, it's dark and scary out here at night.
And giant deer run through the house.
This dark and scary is nothing compared to living where I live down here in the swamp.
But you have swamp gas.
I've had a bear in my neighborhood lately.
Thought that was your cousin.
I have Yankees on Harley. Sorry, you ain't scared me of the bear.
You can tag. 4. No, your 4 is good.
The night of the guild retreat that Friday, I do not have us doing a guild event. However, that's not to say I won't have something happening. But we may get a free night off on that one. It would be bad to have a night off for the guild.
Swap Monday and Friday, maybe?
Well, it's certainly possible. I'll talk to the officers about if we want to do that. Sometimes it becomes a little problematic. Again, we just have one more fight, folks, with a good bit of clearing. Then we have to do the little skeletons. Then we've got the 2 parts to Beltron. I'm just going to bring this up very quickly while we're talking retreat. For anybody that's coming that's concerned about COVID stuff, again, I'm taking all the political and all the other stuff out as far as when it comes to vaccination. We're not going to discuss that, but everyone has to be respectful of whether people want to or don't want to wear masks. We're going to be as safe as possible. If you don't feel like going out into public and are uncomfortable with that, I'm going to have things planned for those that wish to just hang out here and have fun, or folks that want to maybe venture out a little bit. You know me, I plan for multiple scenarios.
Move down to the big room.
We're moving. Move up and into that large room, please. Pick up the ads. Melite has offered to bring lots of disposable puke bags. I've already told you, I'm not holding anybody's hair. the same college and you're all adults.
I ain't young. I lost all my hair.
You can move up to Kit, please.
Can you click that torch? Oh, no. It's clear up to the maze. Unsure if there's mobs in it. Last time I got like 4. Just be careful running through it.
Let's move up to the maze, please. In just a moment, I'll assign some nukers for the skeletons. Bear with me, I'm getting the correct skeleton locations.
Southeast corner for those mobs.
I can do the magic nuke on Sentinel.
I'm at the fire nuke guy. Southeast corner.
We need help southeast. Yep.
I'm
Sure,
dead
healers are in range. Landholder needs heals.
It's down somewhere.
He's down southeast
Oh,
corner.
I'm right underneath these mobs land.
Let's get some folks to southeast to assist, please. We'll get the nukes later. Let's get folks help. Back the pet off Seep if you could, off of the Skelly.
Yeah, I don't know why he's attacking that.
All right, let's finish those up. I need the magic nuker southwest.
Magic is done.
Fire southeast. I need a cold nuker to go northwest, please. Let me know when it's nuked. I just need a disease nuker northeast. Thank you.
Make sure you guys buff Volkert.
The rest of you can move to the north part of the raid, or part of the maze, where the door is. Just make your way through the maze, please.
I like that the mage changes.
You lost, Rally.
Is there anybody else that's not with the raid? I need Khaleesi to get called if possible. I'll put her with Mage.
I just called her.
Awesome, thank you.
Not working.
I don't think we got the skeletons nuked. Let me have those folks that nuked go back to your corners. Did I have someone do ice?
I've got ice.
Nukers, let me know when you're in position. We've got ice taken care of. Who's fire?
Fire nuked.
Zenthal is magic. And we've got disease covered. Let's get them nuked. Go ahead, do it. There we go. Doors open. Thank you, nukers. In and right, please. Tight to the right. Tight to the right. Just need to give a moment for everybody to catch up and make sure that everyone is here. In the meantime, Aladwin has assigned some tanks.
Could seat be put with a landholder?
Absolutely. Anyone else that's not with us? Speak up now, please.
Landholder, sure.
Okay, Vitor, I understand you did an excellent job last time on the nuking.
Okay, I got it.
Can't remember if you did fire or ice last time. Did you do fire?
I did fire.
Okay, we'll put Vitor on fire. Who did ice last time?
Just whoever.
Yeah, I think everybody did ice, just as long as I kept them from spawning too quick.
All right, perfect. Let's stick with that plan. I like that. All right. The first golem, that's the one on the right. That'll be Chasma, followed by Poxrot. The one on the left, it's marked number 2. That will be kited. Will be kited by Zenthal. Are any of those tanks not ready? Zenthal, you ready?
Good to go.
All right. Tanks, if you could begin pulling the one on the right in, kite the other. Raleigh's down. You get one of these out of here and kited. Let's get Raleigh rezzed.
Number 2 does not want to move. Okay, I should have it now. Not sure why I did that.
Just a reminder, all DPS should be on the little guys. Little guys. Make sure Raleigh gets rebuff, please. Just watch your reins. Make sure those aren't hitting the extra mobs. hearing maybe AE aggroing the mob when it slides by, so you may not want to. He probably swung by him and he picked it up on accident. Doing great, everybody. Keep it up.
Go train.
Kudu, can you back your warder off of the ice gold? The one that's being kited, thanks. Alright, just 4 more splits. And we'll do the other guy. Senthil, great job on the kiting. Great job tanking there, Kazma. Alright, we'll wrap up those two. Go ahead and bring it in, Senthil. Alright, same thing with this one. I think this is my favorite raid in all of TSS. It's fairly straightforward, doesn't take too long, it's good loot.
It's not leather.
It doesn't
Yeah.
use buckets of hit points for difficulty.
Yeah, I mean the leather fight is fun, and when we finish it, it's always like, yay, we did it, but it's very stressful.
I do think this raid has some pretty tough fights, though. Definitely haven't had trouble with the last fight, though.
Now you jinxed us, thanks.
Yeah, I realized that halfway through.
He only said that because he died.
Shouldn't you be kiting Senthil?
You're right.
I will say this, I think we underestimate how skilled the members of this raid are. We do so well just because there are a lot of really good players.
Khaleesi's down.
Let's get Khaleesi rezzed and then rebuffed, please. Malawin's down. Getting a little bit behind here. Let's give it some moment to catch up. Get Malawin res and rebuffed. Alright, we're caught up now. Train needs a res.
Yikes.
You smacked a layered ice golem, didn't you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Did I?
you did.
The reforms hit really hard too.
Does he have like a damage shield on or something?
I don't know. The last time I did that, I ended up dead immediately. So that was my suspicion.
I feel like I've hit him before though. I think I just hit an ad first, and it whomped me.
We had 2 reforms spawn on top of me and spawned me last time.
Okay, just watch your positioning here for Beltron. He is spawned. I'm going to take a quick little break, get all the folks that res rebuffed, and then we'll knock out our final fight. Make sure Malawin has everything he needs. Who else do we lose that fight? Train and Raleigh. Yeah, I'll drop the banner here in a second. I need 4 pressure plate folks. I'll be 1. Volunteers, please. Vitor will be the other. Zenthal will be 1. And Zingoro. Zingoro, if you could take your usual spot in southwest, I will take northwest. Vitor, if you could take northeast. Zenthal, you'll be southeast. Take off levitate if you're one of those folks, please. Again, if you're one of those, if you're Vitor, myself, Zenthal, or Zingoro, make sure you do not have levitate of any type. Okay, just a reminder on this fight for those that may forget. Doing damage to him does nothing unless you have the little proc. So we'll make sure you get on aggro list if you're a melee, but you're not going to be able to do anything until you get the proc on you. Occasionally you'll get thrown in jail. Make sure we break those folks out of jail. Of course, you do have to point and laugh first. There are ads occasionally. Tanks, you'll want to pick those up. Just watch for the ones that are unstable. They will explode. Don't kill them too quickly, or we'll have to cure the raid or heal the raid. Anyone, anything that I'm missing? Anyone think of anything that I'm missing?
Yeah, if you get the effect, remember to use your fastest weapon. It's not a damage thing. It's how often you proc. The more you hit, the more you proc.
Check your hit points. The banner should make your hit points go up.
Ooh, 20k HP and mana.
Let me get everybody over here to the banner, please. Stand in awe, point, and ooh and ah at the banner, please.
I like the 1000 attack.
Can we post the tanks for Beltron again? Thank you, Malawin. Tyrion will tank. Again, initially, melees you will get on the aggro list just so that you'll be one of the folks that gets the proc. It is hate list based. If you're a caster, stay off of the aggro list, please. I know you'll get on it eventually. Just do your best. Healers, of course, you're going to get on there eventually, but for now, try to stay off of it. All right. Tyrion, Maladwin, Everybody ready to go? All right, let's give the clerics just a little bit of mana here. Casters, you can stay in the middle of this room. Tanks, when we get ready for ads, they'll be coming from the sides. Just be ready to pick those up. If you're a pressure plate person, do not stand on the pressure plate to start. Just wait for the call for it. Melite, how you looking?
53%.
Okay.
When am I going to get out of combat?
Probably a minute.
There we go. Shouldn't take long now.
Okay. If I call your name during the fight, I'll let you do an MGB heal. I'll let you know. This is going to be our final fight of the night. Remember, Solteris is Friday. Potentially doing Solteris 7 and 8 for progression after this, after a brief little officer meeting. Officers, I hope you can join us in the officer meeting because I would like to discuss our Solteris phosphines. All right. Tyrion, whenever you're ready, buddy. Raleigh will have to pull it to you.
Bring it.
Again, stay off of aggro list unless you're a melee. You can get on it if you're a melee. Arian, can you call?
Yes.
Thank you. You don't have to keep aggroing or meleeing. Just need to get on the list and back out.
Beeping, start attacking.
If you're not on the proc, you can basically come back. You don't need to attack anymore.
Need him off the.
Is positioning a problem, or is he good?
I'd say it is a problem now. At the foot of the bed, if possible, on the floor. Again, you don't need to attack unless you have the proc.
Pets are able to damage it.
Landholder, start attacking.
Can we give him a nudge away from the bed, please? Just a nudge, just a half a nudge.
Tyrion has the proc.
If I miss the call for pressure plates, someone let me know. Again, casters in the center, tanks near the edge of the little room here, just in case the mob spawn.
Ruckers start attacking.
Don't worry, casters. You'll get your chance.
Who's the northwest and the southeast pressure plate?
I'm northwest.
Okay.
Maladwin start attacking. That's 2 warriors that have the proc.
Zenthal is southeast. Why?
Just that they're not in the corners like the other two. I just didn't want someone to get snared or whatever.
Khaleesi start attacking.
Let's go ahead and drop wards, please.
Golems.
That's all right. Now's your chance to do something, casters.
We need.
The gleaming will be reflecting spells. Just watch that.
Unstable's gonna explode. Near a lot. Okay, there you go.
Let's get lightning res, please.
He's up.
Skay start attacking.
Vitor, can you give me an MGP, please?
Okay, it's out.
Thank you.
Golems and 10.
Beretta, an MGB, please. Aragar, can you hit your MGB?
Beeping, you can stop attacking.
Golem. Three unstables.
Make sure those don't nuke all at the same time when they die. Just kind of balance them a little bit, or spread them out when they die.
Song Eater start attacking.
Platforms. Platform.
Pressure plate, folks. Go to your pressure plate.
Poxrot start attacking.
There's a prison up.
Start breaking people out of prison. Point and laugh. Don't drop the soap. Pressure plate, folks. I think you're good to move.
Golems and 10.
Khaleesi, if you have an MGB, hit it. Ave, hit your MGB.
Golems up. One unstable.
Nicely done, everyone. That was a almost flawless raid the entire time. And a pretty nice haul as well. Okay, we're going to hold here for loot. If you do need to go, you may leave as soon as Kudu says he's gotten attendance done.
Yes, done.
Thank you, sir. Officers, if we could wait until loot is done, we'll have a quick little officer meeting. Zenthal's going to do 7 and 8 with some folks, and there may be some other groups going. Thank you all for a very laid-back, easygoing raid. Solteris is our first attempt, so just be ready for some new things. Have a little bit of learning. Don't take that trans if you are doing loot, if you're bidding on something.
If you do take it, run to the guild hall very, very fast and make portal back.
Seriously, everybody did an amazing job tonight. I'm so proud of you guys. Let's keep this going into Solteris. Grats, Melite.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats, Kalina. It's a really nice item.
Thank you.
See Flying Foxy first at 3.
Grats, Foxy. Grats, Meryl. Good luck on the Serpent Seeker piece. Solteris on Friday, Frostcrypt 1 on Monday, Solteris again on Wednesday. Congrats again, Meryl. Good luck on the chess piece.
I see Foxy first at 45.
Could it be Flying Poxy? Or Foxtrot?